Are you thinking about buying a condo? Condominium living can be an appealing housing option. It's often affordable, and someone else handles much of the maintenance and repairs, such as shoveling snow and replacing the roof. However, purchasers should be aware, before they buy, of the many issues and considerations surrounding the purchase of and the lifestyle in a condominium. The Condominium Buyers Guide helps you navigate through these issues and answers your questions. This webcast will give you a brief overview of what is in the Condominium Buyers Guide and some basic information about condos. The Condominium Buyers Guide covers the ins and outs of buying a condominium and provides both general information and answers to specific questions. This webcast will help answer some basic questions like: what do I own when I buy a condo? What are the rules and who makes them? How do I know if condo ownership is right for me? Who should I talk to before I buy? It will also direct you to the useful checklists and provincial and territorial fact sheets that provide specific information about condominium legislation, requirements, and regulations, as well as contacts and resources. Throughout the guide, you will find helpful snippets of information flagged with "Did you know?", "What can you do?" and "Buyer beware" that will alert you to key points. This webcast will go over some condo basics and what helpful information you can find in the guide. The first question you might have is, what is a condominium anyway? A condominium refers to a form of legal ownership, as opposed to a style of construction. Condominiums are often thought of as units in high-rise residential buildings, but they can instead be units in low-rise apartment buildings, fewer than 4 stories, townhouses or row house complexes, duplexes or triplexes, single detached houses, or vacant land upon which owners may build. Condominiums with a variety of sizes and diverse features can be found in almost every price range. When you are looking to buy a condominium, you have 3 choices: buying a new condo, a resale condo, or a conversion condo. New condominiums are units that have not been previously occupied. They can be in the planning stage, under construction, or recently completed, and are usually purchased from a developer. For many buyers, they're an attractive option because of their fresh appearance and modern fittings, surfaces, and appliances. They also often give purchasers the chance to customize their units. Resale condominiums are units that have already been occupied, typically in older buildings, and are being sold by the current owner. One of the advantages of purchasing an existing condominium is that you get to see the unit, building, and grounds before you make your purchase. You also have the opportunity to meet other unit owners, speak with a representative of the board of directors of the condominium corporation, and ask questions of the property manager. Conversion condominiums are units in a building that was previously used for something else but has been or is to be renovated for residential use. For example, many loft-style condos are converted from former commercial or industrial buildings. Conversions can also refer to the switching of units from non-condominium rental units to condo units. The Condominium Buyer's Guide can help answer your questions about each of these types of condos. Another question you might have when you are looking to purchase a condo is, what do you actually own when you purchase a condominium? What fees or costs will I have to pay? Knowing what you actually own is pretty important. In order to compare different condo choices and costs, you will want to be clear on what costs are your responsibility and what costs are the responsibility of the condo corporation. You'll want to know, for instance, whether you'll be arranging for window washing or repairs to your townhouse's bricks, or whether the condominium corporation will be responsible for this. Some condominium units, called freehold condominiums, include ownership of the land your home is on. If this is the case, your unit may be the entire house, including the exterior walls, the roof, and the lawn. Common elements may include lobbies, hallways, elevators, recreational facilities, walkways, gardens, and other amenities. They may also include structural elements and mechanical and electrical services. Some common elements, although outside the unit boundaries, are still for the sole use of the owner of a particular unit. Balconies, parking spaces, storage lockers, driveways, and lawns are common examples. Equally important as the question of what do you own is the question of what will you pay to own the condo. Fees and additional costs beyond your mortgage payment are an important part of your decision to purchase. You need to know what your total costs will be in order to plan your budget. In addition to paying for your unit and a proportionate share of the common property, you will also pay monthly condominium fees along with all of the other unit owners. These cover the upkeep of common elements, whether you use them or not. The fees may also cover the condo corporation's insurance policies, utilities, and services such as snow removal and garbage pickup. Part of the monthly fees may be put into a reserve fund to cover the estimated cost of future major repairs and replacements. One question you may want to ask is how often are condo fees adjusted, so you can be prepared to budget accordingly. Once you find out how much and what is included in the condo, you can compare costs between condo options and plan for your monthly expenses. It's important to know how much money you should set aside to purchase and live in a condominium. This includes the purchase price and the monthly fees. All of this information should be in the agreement of purchase and sale. Your bank, mortgage broker, or financial advisor can help tailor your mortgage to suit your specific financial goals and needs. There are many different types of mortgages, including conventional, high ratio, and second mortgages. Take the time to discuss your current financial position and future goals with your financial advisor, and be sure that you are comfortable with your purchase. CMHC's online guide, Home Buying Step by Step, can also help you to determine what you can afford. Understanding the rules and restrictions of the condo before you buy is critical. Rules focus on day-to-day concerns of condominium living and vary from condo to condo. They may be very strict or very relaxed depending on the nature of the corporation, but they help ensure that the condominium is a safe, pleasant, and attractive place to live. Rules also spell out what your rights and obligations are as an individual owner. Rules frequently cover the maximum number of occupants per unit, pets, noise, parking, when you may use certain amenities such as the pool or exercise room, and the appearance and/or alteration of the unit. Prospective buyers should carefully review and consider all rules and obligations prior to purchasing a unit. You can get a copy of the rules from the seller, the property manager, or the board of directors. The provincial and territorial fact sheets in the guide can help you understand the regulations governing the protocol for condominiums in your jurisdiction. Here's a tip. Ask the current residents if they have any issues and how they've been dealt with in the past. This will give you a good sense of how the condo corporation and its board are working. Buying a condominium brings a different set of responsibilities than home ownership, and the Condominium Buyers Guide can help explain these. For example, when you become a condo owner, you become a member of a condominium corporation. As an owner, it's your responsibility to participate in the governing of the condominium. You can do this by attending general meetings and information sessions, serving on the board of directors, or on a committee and voting. It's also important to read the minutes of meetings and other information sent to members, such as the Condo newsletter, as well as the corporation's budget and financial statements. While the board of directors makes many decisions for the condominium, certain decisions, particularly those with a significant financial impact, must be made by unit owners. Some condominiums run more smoothly than others, so it is always a good idea to talk to people on the board of the condo before you buy. Is a condo the right choice for you? The Condominium Buyers Guide can help. The guide has a list of questions that you should ask yourself to weigh the pros and cons of condo living. For example, some of the pros compared to traditional home ownership are fewer maintenance and repair responsibilities, access to convenient on-site amenities such as a sauna or swimming pool, enhanced security features in some condominiums, predictable monthly maintenance or condo fees, plus you'll have a say in the running of the condominium corporation as an owner or board member. Also, you're joining a community that may have a wide range of social, entertainment, and recreational activities. On the other hand, some of the cons of owning a condo include: you may not be able to decide when maintenance and repairs get done. You may have to pay for amenities that you might never or rarely use. Less privacy in some condominium units and possibly more noise. Possibility of special assessment charges for unexpected repairs. Like most communities, a condominium attracts individuals with a variety of personalities. It can sometimes be a challenge to reach a consensus. Less space in some condominium units. Possible restrictions on things like noise levels, parking, pets, smoking, and even the style and color of features such as doors and window coverings. Go through all of the questions in the online checklist. If you answer yes to most of them, then buying a condo may be a smart move for you. If not, then you may want to reconsider. Once you've decided that a condo is right for you, you may be asking, should I buy new or resale? What can I afford? And who can I talk to? You should be able to find answers to most of your questions using these resources from the Condominium Buyers Guide. Tips for buying a new or resale condo. Checklist for buying a new or resale condo. Condominium purchase and recurring costs. Questions to ask advisors and condominium experts. Frequently asked questions. Glossary and provincial territorial fact sheets. Condominiums across Canada have many similarities and are generally run along the same principles. For example, condos in all provinces and territories are corporations whose units are privately owned and whose common elements, such as elevators and hallways, are owned by all of the condo members. But there are differences. To assist you in understanding what the condo regulations are in your area, CMHC has created a fact sheet for each province and territory in Canada. They cover legislation, warranty programs, taxes and costs, reserve fund requirements, governance, and other issues. These fact sheets can help you to find the right information that is specific to your location, as well as local contacts. Whether you are a first-time or repeat home buyer, the CMHC Condominium Buyers Guide has a lot of information that can help you in taking the next step toward making the right home purchase. Visit cmhc.ca/condoguide.